You can't see it now, but what you're witnessing is the aftermath. The result of someone who, despite being rejected, broken, and alone, still managed to build an empire. Here's how. Number 1. Rejection is redirection. You will hear a lot of no's in your journey. Every no brings you closer to your yes. He used rejections as fuel, not as failure. And that's how he ended up here. Number 2. Pain became his power. Many would have drowned in their pain, but he decided to use it as power. He channeled the heartbreak, the struggle, the sweat, and he used it to rise above it all. Instead of asking why me, he asked, why not me? And he took all the pain, all the scars, and he made them his own. This is why he stands out, because he refused to be a victim of his circumstances. He chose to become a conqueror of them. 3. Loneliness built inner strength. Some say loneliness is the worst, but he proved them wrong. It was his biggest strength. In the quiet moments, he found his voice. Without anyone's help, he learned discipline, focus, and most importantly, he learned to rely on himself. These are the core traits of every empire builder. He thrived in the wilderness. That's where he got his inner strength. He understood that true power comes from within. 4. Consistency over perfection. He didn't wait for the perfect moment. He didn't have all the resources or connections right away, but he started anyway. He built daily, slowly, brick by brick, and never stopped. Consistency is the key to creating lasting change. He understood that perfection is a myth, progress, a reality. He moved forward even when he stumbled. Number 5. Vision bigger than the pain. He had a vision that was bigger than his pain, a dream that overshadowed his wounds. This is what kept him going on the darkest nights. He knew he was building something extraordinary, something that would outlive his pain. Number 6. He didn't complain. He worked. While others saw pity and understanding, he soared. The only thing he was focused on was getting back up and proving them wrong. He didn't complain. He didn't make excuses. He worked. While others were busy looking for sympathy, he was out there grinding, making moves, letting his actions speak for him. His story isn't about the pain he endured. It's about the triumph over it. Number 7. He turned setbacks into setups. There were times when things didn't go his way. Losses, setbacks, failures. But instead of letting these setbacks define him, he used them as setups for his comebacks. Every loss became a lesson. Every failure shaped the foundation of his empire. He turned every negative experience into a stepping stone for success. And this resilience is what allowed him to bounce back from any obstacle and ultimately build the life he wanted. Number 8. Belief when no one else did. Believe in yourself. Even when no one claps, no one helps, no one cares, no one believes. Keep going. That was his motto. He held onto his belief even when he was just a small fish in a big pond. He knew he had something special inside him, and he refused to let anyone ease doubts extinguish his inner fire. He understood that true success comes from within and that no external validation could ever diminish his own self-belief. So he kept pushing forward, fueled by his unwavering belief in himself. And that's how he ended up here, standing tall and proud, a testament to the power of self-belief. These are the 8 things that happened to him before he built his empire. Now let's shift our focus to what happened after he built his empire. 9. Silence after the storm. After the storm had passed and the winds of change subsided, a profound silence descended upon the kingdom. It wasn't an uncomfortable quiet, but rather a peaceful hush that settled over the land. In this stillness, the people found solace and a sense of unity. They had weathered the storm together and emerged stronger as a community. The silence became a source of healing, allowing them to reflect on their journey and appreciate the beauty of their rebuilt lives. It was in this quiet moment that they realized the true meaning of resilience and the strength that lay within their shared silence. 10. Whispers in the wind. As the news of his empire spread, whispers began to dance on the lips of those who heard tales of his success. People couldn't help but wonder about the man behind the empire. Curiosity filled their minds as they sought to understand his journey and the secrets behind his rise to power. These whispers carried on the winds of change, traveling far and wide, igniting a spark of inspiration in the hearts of many. Some saw him as a beacon of hope, while others envied his achievements. But regardless of their feelings, his name echoed through the whispers, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Number 11. Shadows of doubt. As his empire grew, so did the shadows of doubt that loomed over the horizon. Skeptics and cynics questioned his methods, his motives, and the very foundations of his success. They predicted his downfall, pointing to the cracks that they claimed would lead to his ruin. But he remained steadfast, proving them wrong with each passing day. The skeptics watched in disbelief as he turned his empire into a shining example of prosperity and innovation. Their doubts turned to ashes in the face of his accomplishments, and he continued to soar to new heights, silencing the naysayers and cementing his legacy as a true visionary. 12. Shifting sands of loyalty. The shifting sands of loyalty tested the foundations of trust as some chose ambition over integrity. Friendships were put to the ultimate test, revealing the true colors of those around him. Backstabbing and betrayal became a bitter reality. In the quest for power and recognition, alliances shifted like the dunes in a desert windstorm. He found himself surrounded by those who craved a piece of his empire, each trying to claim their own piece of the pie. It was a treacherous landscape where trust was a luxury and every move had to be carefully considered. 13. Echoes of legacy. With each passing year, his empire grew, leaving behind echoes of his legacy that resonated throughout the ages. His name became synonymous with success, innovation, and unwavering determination. The impact he had on the world became a guiding light for generations to come. He inspired countless individuals to pursue their dreams and break free from the shackles of mediocrity. His legacy served as a reminder that with hard work, dedication, and a clear vision, all things are possible. 14. Stars in his crown. Upon his head sat a crown of stars, each twinkling point of light representing a milestone achieved, a challenge overcome, and a dream realized. These celestial bodies adorned his royal diadem, serving as a constant reminder of his journey to greatness. The stars in his crown were not just symbols of his past, but also beacons guiding him towards his future endeavors. They symbolized the endless possibilities that lay ahead and the boundless potential that resided within him. Number 15. Scars of triumph. On his chest blazed the scars of triumph, each mark telling a story of battles fought and victories won. These scars were not wounds, but badges of honor, testament to his strength and resilience. They whispered tales of courage and determination, reminding him of the obstacles he had overcome on his path to greatness. The scars of triumph were a source of pride, symbolizing the battles he had conquered and the empires he had built from the ashes. Number 16. Wisdom in his gaze. His eyes, often referred to as the windows to the soul, held a depth of wisdom that commanded respect and admiration. They had witnessed years of trials, tribulations, and triumphs, each etching valuable lessons onto his understanding. People often found solace and guidance in his gaze, as if seeking answers to life's riddles within its depths. 17. Pillars of strength. Standing tall as pillars of strength were his trusted advisors and allies. Each had their unique qualities and expertise, forming a solid support system that bolstered his decision-making process. They were the anchors that kept his empire steady during turbulent times, offering counsel, camaraderie, and unwavering support. Together, they formed a powerful alliance, a testament to the value of loyalty and trust in the journey to greatness. 18. The weight of the throne. As he ascended to the throne, he carried the weight of his empire's hopes and dreams upon his shoulders. The responsibility was immense, knowing that the well-being and prosperity of his people rested in his hands. The burden of leadership was a heavy one, but he bore it with grace and determination, striving to make his reign a golden era for his kingdom. Number 19. Tapestry of cultures. His empire was a tapestry of diverse cultures, each thread representing a unique blend of traditions, values, and perspectives. This rich cultural mosaic was a source of strength, fostering creativity, innovation, and mutual respect among his subjects. He celebrated this diversity, ensuring that every culture within his realm was valued and protected. Number 20. Whispers of change. Whispers of change echoed through the halls of power as he contemplated new ideas and reforms. He understood that stagnation could lead to decay and that embracing change was crucial for the empire's longevity. His mind was constantly churning with innovative thoughts, seeking ways to improve the lives of his people and expand his empire's influence. The whispers of change carried with them the promise of progress and the potential to shape his empire into a beacon of enlightenment and prosperity.